Hello, welcome to the weekly highlights program on Azərbaycan Television with the major developments of the week. I'm your host, Ilham Məmmədov. Now first, let's take a brief look at some of the top stories of this week. President İlham received a delegation led by Minister of National Defense of the Republic of Turkey, Hulusi Akar. President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham attended a ceremony to launch the Academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh tanker built at Baku shipyard by the order of the Azerbaijan Caspian Shipping Closed Choice Stock Company. On December 5th, President İlham received a delegation led by Minister of National Defense of the Republic of Turkey, Hulusi Akar.
The delegation includes the Chief of the General Staff of the Turkish Armed Forces, Commander of the Land Forces, Commander of the Naval Forces, and the Commander of Air Force. Hulusi Akar extended the greetings of President of the Republic of Turkey, Recep Tayyip Erdogan, to the head of state. President İlham thanked for the greetings and asked the minister to extend his greetings to Recep Tayyip Erdogan. They noticed that 2022 is also a very successful year in terms of developing friendly and brotherly relations between Azerbaijan and Turkey, and emphasized that the bilateral relations are getting stronger in all areas, including the military field. The site underlines that the Azerbaijan-Turkey joint military exercises currently held in Azerbaijan are of great importance in this regard. They pointed out that Azerbaijan and Turkey will always stand by each other. Saying that his visit to Azerbaijan was on the eve of the commemoration day of national leader Heydar Aliyev, Hulusi Akar emphasized once again that the memory of the national leader has always been remembered with deep respect in Turkey. During the conversation, they especially mentioned the role of regular meetings held between the presidents of Azerbaijan and Turkey in developing the bilateral relations, and hailed the fact that cooperation in the military and other fields continues successfully based on the decisions made by the two presidents. The sides expressed confidence that Hulusi Akar's visit to Azerbaijan will contribute to the expansion of relations. They also exchanged views on the prospects for cooperation.
President İlham received Deputy Prime Minister, Minister of Foreign Affairs of Turkmenistan, Rashid Meredov.
Rashid Meredov conveyed the greetings of President of Turkmenistan, Serdar Berdimuhamedov, and Chairman of the People's Council Chamber of the National Assembly of Turkmenistan, Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov, to the head of state. President İlham expressed his gratitude for the greetings and asked Rashid Meredov to convey his greetings to Serdar Berdimuhamedov and Gurbanguly Berdimuhamedov. During the conversation, the sides held a successful development of friendly and brotherly relations between Azerbaijan and Turkmenistan in various fields, including economic, transport, and humanitarian areas. They emphasized the role of the head of state's visit to Turkmenistan this year and the meetings he held with President of Turkmenistan and the Chairman of the People's Council Chamber of the National Assembly as part of the trip in terms of developing the bilateral relations. The sides also exchanged views on the prospects for cooperation.
On December 5th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham received aid to the President of the Russian Federation, Igor Levitin.
Igor Levitin conveyed the greetings of President of the Russian Federation Vladimir Putin to the head of state. President İlham Aliyev expressed his gratitude for the greetings and asked Igor Levitin to convey his greetings to the Russian President. The sides held the development of Azerbaijan-Russia bilateral ties, including economic relations, and stressed the importance of joint works implemented in the fields of transport and infrastructure. During the conversation, they discussed the issues of expansion of the opportunities of transport, transit, and logistics, including the North-South Transport Corridor on bilateral and regional format, as well as the Zangezur Corridor.
On December 6th, President İlham received head of the Republic of Dagestan of the Russian Federation, Sergei Melikov.
President İlham noted that the Republic of Azerbaijan is successfully cooperating with separate regions of the Russian Federation, including the Republic of Dagestan, adding that it contributes to the development of Azerbaijan-Russia bilateral relations. The head of state also said that Azerbaijan-Russia relations have successfully developed in 2022. President İlham stressed the importance of reciprocal visits in fruitful meetings in this regard, and also noted the significance of the regular Azerbaijan-Russia inter-regional forum held recently. Underlining the existence of historical relations between the two nations for centuries, the head of state held the fact that these ties have also strengthened in the modern era. In this regard, President İlham expressed confidence that Sergei Melikov's visit to Baku will contribute to the expansion of cooperation between Azerbaijan and Dagestan in specific areas. Pointing out that the two nations enjoy brotherly ties, Sergei Melikov praised the fact that along with representatives of other nations, Azerbaijan is also living as a single family in Dagestan. He expressed confidence that the meetings to be held during his visit to Azerbaijan will contribute to the expansion of cooperation even further. Under the order of the President of Azerbaijan, the head of state presented the Şöhrət order to Magomed Saidovich Kurbanov, advisor to the head of the Republic of Dagestan, for his fruitful activities in the development of friendly relations between the Republic of Azerbaijan and the Russian Federation, including the peoples of Azerbaijan and Dagestan. A sculpture, which one was in the office of prominent statesman and public figure Aziz Aliyev, was presented to the President of Azerbaijan. During his leadership of Dagestan in 1942-1948, Aziz Aliyev prevented the planned deportation of the people of Dagestan like other Caucasian peoples. Therefore, on behalf of the elders of Dagestan, he was presented with a sculpture depicting a horse rider with a child in the back. This work will be in the office of President İlham Aliyev from now on.
On December 7th, President of the Republic of Azerbaijan İlham Aliyev attended a ceremony to launch the academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh tanker built at Baku shipyard by the order of the Azerbaijan Caspian Shipping Closed Joint Stock Company. Against the backdrop of the problems caused by post-pandemic period, geopolitical turbulences, conflicts and economic and financial crisis, the development of all the areas of economy is fully ensured under the leadership of President İlham Aliyev in Azerbaijan. Today, Azerbaijan manufactures products of strategic importance, and the shipbuilding at Baku shipyard, including the building and commissioning of the academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh tanker, is a vivid manifestation of that. Undoubtedly, the provision of such significant area of production in our country demonstrates the economic might of the country and the consistent implementation of large social and economic infrastructure projects in Azerbaijan, along with a clear manifestation of the measures undertaken to diversify the shipping industry. It should also be noted that for the first time after 1957 in the maritime history of Azerbaijan, the name of a living person is given to a ship. This is a clear demonstration of the care and attention as well as respect shown to the living legend of the oil industry, prominent oiler, scholar and geologist, first Vice President of SOCAR, academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh. This name was given to this tanker by the executive order on the additional measures signed by President İlham Aliyev on the occasion of the 19th anniversary of Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh on January 15, 2020.
Cənab Prezident, yeni inşa edilmiş akademik Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh gəmisi istismara hazırdır. Gəmçilik İdarəetinin sədri Rauf Əliyev. Hoş geldin.
Alan Bey. Hadi. Təxminən 3 il bundan əvvəl mən bu qərarı qəbul etdim və artıq gəmi hazırdır.
Gəmi hazır.
Then President İlham Aliyev and academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh cut the ribbon, symbolizing the commissioning of the tanker.
Təbrik edirik.
The new tanker is the third of 4 tankers built at Baku shipyard. Unlike Lachin and Kalbajar oil tankers commissioned previously, the academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh tanker can carry both the oil and petrochemicals. It should be noted that the construction of academician Xoşbəxt Yusufzadeh tanker is an integral part of large-scale measures undertaken to construct new ships and upgrade the fleet over the recent years. According to the strategic development plan of Azərbaycan Caspian Shipping Closed Joint Stock Company, 25 ships were commissioned over the recent years. This plays a significant role in order to preserve our country's leading position in the Caspian, to meet the increased demand for transiting cargo through the territory of Azerbaijan, and to implement successfully offshore oil and gas projects. Overall, Azərbaycan Caspian Shipping Closed Joint Stock Company ordered the Baku Caspian shipyard to produce 10 vessels. Out of this number, 9, including 1 towboat, 3 passenger ships, 2 rowboat-type ferries, and 3 tankers were commissioned. The production costs are mainly financed at the expense of the revenues of Azərbaycan Caspian Shipping Closed Joint Stock Company, and this contributes to the development of local shipbuilding. Currently, 6 dry cargo vessels and 3 tankers are exploited in the Black Sea and Mediterranean sea basins under the flag of Azerbaijan. The crew of these ships is made exclusively of local specialists. President Ilham Aliyev received a delegation led by Governor of the Astrakhan region of the Russian Federation, Igor Babushkin.
The head of state praised Azerbaijan's fruitful cooperation with separate federal subjects of the Russian Federation, including the Astrakhan region, and emphasized the role of this cooperation in developing Azerbaijan-Russia relations. Saying that the bilateral relations with Russia have successfully developed in 2022, President Ilham Aliyev stressed the importance of reciprocal visits and the interregional forum held in Baku in this regard. Touching upon the existence of traditional neighborly relations between Azerbaijan and the Astrakhan region, the head of state lauded the implementation of cooperation plans. Expressing gratitude for the warm words, Igor Babushkin noted that the cooperation of the Astrakhan region of the Russian Federation with Azerbaijan continues successfully and described the fourfold increase in cargo transportation according to the results of the 9 months of this year as a good sign of the bilateral relations. He also pointed out that the range of export and import products has expanded. Noting the significance of the interregional forum held in Baku, the governor underlined that cooperation between the Astrakhan region and Azerbaijan contributes to the expansion of Azerbaijan-Russia ties. During the meeting, the site touched on the importance of the projects implemented by the Heydar Ali Foundation in the Astrakhan region, adding that a number of events will be held in Astrakhan next year to mark the 100th anniversary of the national leader. During the conversation, they also discussed humanitarian cooperation.
President Ilham Aliyev met with Prime Minister of Albania, Edi Rama, one-on-one and then during a working breakfast in an expanded format on December 8th.
Welcome. Very glad to see you again.
Thank you.
Thank you, first of all, for hospitality during my visit to Albania. And as we agreed, we will continue our active dialogue. So your visit is a kind of follow-up to see how it's going. And all the instructions have been given from both sides. Our teams work actively. And the results of my official visits really are very positive. They are strengthening our ties and creating new opportunities. And as I already informed you, we are opening embassy in Tirana, and this is also an important sign of our cooperation, and also from practical point of view, will allow us to be more involved in the developments in your country, and also to be more efficient in our bilateral agenda. So once again, welcome.
Thank you, Mr. President. It's an honor, and I want to express my gratitude and also, let me say it, my really incredible impression from the follow-up. Now it's very, very important to have embassy of Azerbaijan. For the rest, is like you said, we need to continue. Thank you.
President of Azerbaijan Ilham Aliyev then held an expanded meeting with Prime Minister of Albania, Edi Rama, during a working breakfast. The head of state presented a painting by Vice President of the Heydar Ali Foundation, Leyla Aliyeva, and a catalogue of Leyla Aliyeva's works to the Albanian Prime Minister. President Ilham Aliyev viewed the special purpose equipment which will be used in the liberated territories purchased by the Ministry of Emergency Situations and modern ambulances purchased by the state agency on mandatory health insurance on December 9th.
Muhterem Prezident, Cənab Müzəffər Ali Başkomandan tapşırığınıza əsasən işğaldan azad etdiyiniz rayonlar üçün alınmış yanğın mühafizə və mina təmizləmə texnikaları təqdimat üçün hazırdır. Məruzə etdi General Polkovnik Heydarov.
President İlham was informed that 100 fire trucks of Kamaz brand and 50 special-purpose fire trucks of Iveco brand were purchased by the Ministry of Emergency Situations for fire protection in the liberated territories. 9 of the Iveco vehicles have already been imported, and 41 are expected to be imported in the first quarter of 2023. The areas in which the special vehicles will be utilized and the designation of their use were named. The Ministry of Emergency Situations purchased 5 Nissan patrol vehicles, 11 Lada Niva travel vehicles, and 6 cars of the Gazelle brand. 3 of them were imported, and the rest will be imported before the end of this year, in order to carry out special rescue operations during various man-made, natural accidents and traffic accidents, and for the transportation of goods and auxiliary materials in the liberated territories. 4 modern robotized mine detectors, GCS-200, working on a diesel engine and remote control, will be used for the cleaning of territories mined with infantry and anti-tank mines in the liberated regions. Among the exhibited vehicles, there are also vehicles of Ural brand. These vehicles are also envisaged for the transportation of goods and implementation of other tasks during the fire. The head of state then viewed modern ambulances purchased by the State Agency on Mandatory Health Insurance. It was noted that the focus is on the growing demand and the provision of ambulances to newly established medical centers, points, as well as hospitals in the liberated territories. Since 2020, the agency purchased 249 ambulance vehicles of various brands, which ensure comfortable and safe transit of the ambulance crews in the conditions of mountainous terrain and off-road. These cars were used during the 44-day patriotic war to evacuate the injured in difficult off-road conditions. It was noted that it is envisaged to provide medical facilities, emergency medical centers operating in the capital, other cities and regions of the Republic, with a total of 1,487 special vehicles. Today there are 909 operational ambulance vehicles. It was emphasized that they were equipped with a wide range of medicinal products and medical equipment, which made it possible to start providing assistance to patients already on the way into a medical facility. It was emphasized that they were equipped with a wide range of medicinal products and medical equipment, which made it possible to start providing assistance to patients already on the way to a medical facility. With the establishment of the Ministry of Emergency Situations by the Executive Order of President Ilham, dated December 16, 2005, aimed at timely notification of natural and man-made disasters and efficient and effective management of work to eliminate them from a unified center, the foundation for a new stage in a systematic approach to organization of disaster management work at the state level was laid. During the past period, the Ministry conducted relevant work on establishing the necessary normative, legislative and material technical basis for ensuring systematic, centralized management, organization of interconnected activity between authorities fulfilling various functions. As a result of the special attention and care of the leadership of the country, the Ministry of Emergency Situations became an operative agency, comprehensively supplied in the material technical sense and capable of successfully fulfilling the said tasks. The personnel of the Ministry of Emergency Situations, which considers its highest duty to provide for the safe life and activity of the citizens of Azerbaijan, on many occasions coped successfully with difficult challenges. In accordance with the instructions of President Ilham, serious steps were undertaken to upgrade the technical fleet of the ministry, and the expense of the budget funds, vehicles and equipment of different designation produced by leading countries in the world were acquired. The activities of 9 regional centers in the regions were ensured. The manpower and means of the Ministry of Emergency Situations from the very first days were involved in the demonic operations in the territories liberated from the occupation, together with other relevant entities. Since January 2021, the Special Risk Rescue Service of the Ministry of Emergency Situations has been carrying out the demonic operations in the territories of Agdam and Fuzuli regions. In order to accelerate the demonic operations undertaken by the Ministry of Emergency Situations, a Special Forces Mechanical Unit or Special Risk Rescue Service was formed in Berde. The work on accelerated supply of the unit with modern vehicles and equipment is continuing.
That was all for the week. Thank you for watching us and stay tuned not to miss the next edition of our program.